You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shari Einhorn. Sunday is the deadline for anyone who wants to apply for exemptions from congestion pricing. The plan to charge drivers an extra $9 to go into Midtown is set to begin in less than 2 weeks. Andrew Anger looks at who might qualify.
Because my business is going to cost me personally. So no, I totally disagree.
It's not hard to find drivers who aren't happy with the congestion pricing plan. It's set to begin on January 5th. The plan will toll all vehicles driving below 60th Street in Manhattan. The MTA says the program will encourage more mass transit use, reduce traffic and pollution, and help fund transit projects. But there will be some exemptions. A low-income discount plan for residents who make less than $50,000 a year or are on a qualified government assistance program will see a 50% discount after their 10th monthly trip. And there will be a discount for qualified drivers with a disability.
It's going to be really quite an expense to go in all the time.
Lori Muller has a handicap permit for her car. According to the MTA, she might be able to apply for the individual disability exemption plan, which could exempt her from the toll. That is, if her disability qualifies and she meets with an assessor in person.
I did hear about the increase in pricing, but I did not know about exemptions for this.
Wow, it's something you should probably look into, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, there are some Long Islanders who are not that excited about the prospect of congestion pricing. There are others who tell me if it actually does what the MTA says it will do and improve conditions in the city, they're for it.
Supposedly it's for the subways, right? So I guess won't complain if the subways are a little bit better funded.
The MTA says applications for exemptions can be made online and take some time to process. It warns if applications are not approved before congestion pricing takes effect on January 5th, some drivers may be charged the full amount until their paperwork is approved. Andrew Enger, Newsday TV.
For more information on how to apply and who can apply for congestion pricing exemptions, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage. Nassau police are investigating a stabbing death in Massapequa. Police say a 57-year-old woman was found with stab wounds at a strip mall on Old Sunrise Highway on Tuesday night. The woman was rushed to a nearby hospital where she later died. Police have not yet released the woman's identity. And crews are cleaning up debris from last night's fire at a condo complex in Jericho. More than 100 firefighters rushed to the scene on Vista Drive. 3 homes were heavily damaged. Officials say it could have been worse, but they used drone technology to respond quickly.
It did spread to the 2 adjacent structures, but oftentimes these usually take the whole row. So the drones working together with the incident commander and aggressive efforts of the firefighters really stopped this from spreading any further.
3 firefighters were hurt. The Red Cross is now helping several people who lost their homes. The cause of the fire is still being investigated. There will be extra train service on the Long Island Railroad for New Year's Eve and part of New Year's Day. An additional 11 early evening trains will be going to Penn Station or Grand Central Madison. 12 more will be going to Long Island in the early overnight hours. There will also be extra pre- and post-concert trains for the New Year's Eve Billy Joel show at UBS Arena. Islip Town Hall is getting a $12 million facelift. The money is coming from the federal government and will be used to help improve accessibility for people with disabilities. Construction is expected to start early next year. Only in Newsday, English Regents exam scores are up here on the island. A Newsday analysis of State Department of Education data shows 61 districts recorded passage rates of 90% or better for the 2023-24 school year. That's up from 51 the year before. 25 districts also recorded distinction rates, the state's top academic level. That's up from 18. Only in Newsday, a year of struggle and a future of anxieties. Ken Buffa looks at the plight of migrants, some of whom are coming to New York and trying to make a life for themselves here on Long Island. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Far from the U.S. southern border, New York has become central to the story of migrants seeking citizenship and asylum. Migrants say the immigration system is complex and convoluted, with confusing policies at the federal, state, and local level. Newsday spent a year following individuals to better understand who they are and illustrate an overwhelmed system that would become central to the presidential election.
¿Y su nombre? Mi nombre es Julio César. ¿Julio César? Sí. Okay.
Julio César Zambrano. Esto para mí es algo que no puedo conseguir trabajo porque aquí solo le ponen a la gente criminalística. Entonces ahí me tuvieron prisionero como 6 días. Mis 2 hijos se me enfermaron con gripe. Usted sabe, solo de manzanas, jugos, tacos, así tuve que sobrevivir. Es muy duro, fue muy duro para mí.
Julio Zambrano and his 2 boys began their journey from Ecuador. It took 2 months for them to reach the Texas border, where Julio was detained for nearly a week. He says authorities installed this GPS ankle monitor. Julio left Texas on a bus to New Jersey and followed a group of other migrants to New York City's Roosevelt Hotel, an intake center where migrants go for temporary housing. Another migrant who has already obtained refugee status has made his way to Long Island and has been seeking permanent residency there.
To see the entire documentary and read more about this story, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Today is the first day of Kwanzaa. Jasmine Anderson got a lesson on the principles of the holiday from some students in Roosevelt. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Today is the first day of Kwanzaa, and the kids at Centennial Elementary are teaching us about the 7 principles and what they mean to them.
Me and kick, me and kick.
The students have learned the steps.
They represent togetherness. We all dance in groups, and we all have to be in sync with each other while we're dancing.
And have come together in song.
We are a community.
To celebrate Kwanzaa, a non-religious cultural celebration honoring traditions from the African and African American community. The Roosevelt School District has observed the holiday for more than 25 years. Principal Barbara Solomon leads the charge.
So make sure we're clear when we come to the mic. It's only who's speaking?
The students are teaching us the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, represented by each candle on the Kinara.
Do you know anything about Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa is like when friends and family come all together in one community and celebrate Kwanzaa's 7 principles in different ways.
On the first day of Kwanzaa,
my principle is Umoja.
And my principle was Kuzijakalia.
Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kuumba.
Imani means to have faith in myself and people around me and what I do.
It's the common thread that ties us all together.
What it means to me is without it, I would have nothing.
It means collective work and responsibility. Making my own decisions for myself.
Work hard and strive to keep that business running and maintain it.
It persuades me to have a good mindset.
And use my imaginations and thoughts to help me picture what I'm going to be doing later during my life.
It is very heartwarming to see that the children are learning principles that will last them a lifetime.
Jasmine Anderson, Newsday TV.
You can read more exclusive stories like this on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Here's what's up on Long Island. You can check out the Riverhead Holiday Light Show at Splish Splash. Drive through thousands of lights featuring holiday-themed displays that runs through December 31st.
Merry Christmas. This is a regular night during the holidays for me. No joke.
You can see Sal Vulcano, the stand-up comedian and actor known for his role on The Impractical Jokers, takes the stage at the Paramount in Huntington on Friday. Or you can head out to Christmasland, walk through a Christmas wonderland that features skating on a synthetic ice rink at the Tanger Outlets in Deer Park. For admission information and more events, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. That's on our homepage. And now let's take a look at your Long Island weather. Tonight will be in the low 20s. Tomorrow, it's warmer in the low 40s with clouds coming in later in the day. And here's a look at your 7-day forecast. As you can see, it's much warmer, but rainy.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Shari Einhorn. Thanks so much for joining us.